Hey YouTube, it's AR-15 guy. This is going to be a little bit of a rant. Got in kind of a discussion today on my Facebook page, on my personal Facebook page today. And what it was about is I was reading today, I try and keep up on all the latest Second Amendment stuff, and I was reading today about a woman who lived in a gun-friendly state and had moved to Chicago for a job opportunity. And with that job opportunity, she realized that she was not going to be able to carry, because in Chicago, either they're very restrictive on their concealed carry, or they don't have one. I believe they don't have a concealed carry in Chicago. But either way, she knew she was going to have some restrictions. And one night around 7 o'clock or so, it was dark outside, she was coming out to her car. She's about to get into her car, and a guy comes out from behind another vehicle, grabs her, beats her, rapes her, and leaves her for dead, basically. And what the moral of the story was, if she had been in her previous state, she'd have been able to protect herself. But because she was in Chicago, and they're very anti-gun, she was beaten and left for dead. And what is striking to me is a lot of people seem to think that there's this third avenue that you can go. Either our politicians are dumb to the fact of statistics, which statistics show that firearm sales go up, crime goes down. I mean, that's been proven over and over and over and over and over again. Legal firearm sales go up, crime is reduced. So either they are completely dumb to that fact, or they are in such a want to grab our firearms that the ends justify the means. Meaning she is a casualty that they're willing to risk so that they can still get a hold of our firearms. Now, it also brought up another thought. You know, I'm going to get probably comments, or there are people out there that think, well, a woman can fight her way out and it's been done. You're right. And those have been cases of pure luck. If you've got a guy, in this case, this gentleman was 6'2" and over 300 pounds, and this woman wasn't a small woman, she was 5'7" and about 140 pounds, in a situation where the woman is not expecting it, and the man is that much bigger, there is going to be almost no way that she is going to be able to get out of that situation. Almost no way. I mean, even in situations where, like the MMA and boxing and wrestling, they break people up into height, weight categories. Why? Because size does matter. So for all those people who say, oh, that's bullcrap. The other thought is, well, she could have used mace. There's that whole stopping power. And there's lots of videos on whether a 45 has got as much stopping power as a 9mm. Okay, all that aside, you spray somebody with mace, their adrenaline's going to start pumping. They're going to be able to come at you harder. Chances are. So mace is not always going to stop an attacker. It may deter them, but if you've got a guy that is that much bigger, and you spray mace on him, chances are he's already pumped up on adrenaline. It's just going to amp him more, and now he's even more pissed off. So mace isn't necessarily the way to go. Stun guns, yeah, but the average male arm is longer than the average female arm. So that means he's going to have a hold of her long before she's going to be able to reach him with that stun gun, unless he is already on top of her. The whole point is, you're on one side of the fence or the other. There's no third avenue. Either you believe that women and men and people have the right to defend themselves and not be faced against those types of situations, or you believe that guns should be taken away, period, and there should be no self-defense, and you are basically saying that it is okay for that 6'2" man to do whatever he wants to that smaller person. Whether it's a kid or, well, not a kid because he wouldn't have a gun anyway. Whether it's a small male, a female, it doesn't matter. So you're on one side of the fence or the other. There's no middle ground here. You either believe in self-defense or you believe in not, that the government should take care of you. And I got called out because I used this example, and extreme example, but it is what happens. It is what happens. And I'm just sick of it. So anyway, guys, that's kind of my rant. Like I said, a gun's got stopping power. Mace does not. Anything 9mm or above, even a 22, is going to have more stopping power than mace. And chances are, you know, a stun gun, damage is either being done or been done by the time that stun gun gets out. So these situations really do happen, and to bury your head in the sand and ignore them is ignorant and selfish. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That's my rant for tonight. You guys have a great week.